Hey my friends, I got my coffee. It's a beautiful day in Hollywood, so I'm just out taking a walk, and you're coming with me. So let's get right to it. So where are we, Kyle? All right, so we're on Fountain right now. This is 7236 Fountain, and we're just gonna go walk up to Sunset, and I'll show you how to get to the Rock and Roll Ralph's, and then I'm gonna show you how to get to the Guitar Center, where that is. Maybe we'll check out a couple of signatures and guitars on the outside of the shop. So let's go do that. So basically, Fountain is pretty much a residential long street, and it's apartment buildings up and down either side, some little houses and whatnot as well. It's a pretty busy street, so I personally wouldn't want to live on Fountain, but it is a great way to actually get through the city when like traffic is busy and whatnot. So yeah, it's a kind of a cut through. You know, if Santa Monica and Sunset and Hollywood Boulevard, if those are all like crammed, then Fountain is the way. So we're coming up on Fuller here, and I think we're gonna go ahead and let's go up Fuller. Got some American flags. Yeah, let's go up Fuller. That's that way. All right, green means go. So yeah, so let's just go ahead and take Fuller up here for a little bit, and I'll show you what that's like. So we're just crossing the street. I don't like to walk with people, directly behind people when I'm doing something like this for a little while. So where are we? Well, right now we're at 1310 Fuller, and this cute little house is going to be demolished. New duplexes, house and garage, are gonna be demolished. See, that's what happens. It's like there's lots of these like old Hollywood homes that are being torn down for what? So he's gonna tear down that place and put like 2 units up. It's like, what a waste. It seems like a lot of money to try to make up you know, rent for like 1 extra unit when you could just like rent that one out and not spend, you know, $1 million building something. But that's just me. I mean, maybe they know something that I don't. It's a lovely day, beautiful blue sky. This is some of that new construction that's going on. You have lots of these things happening like everywhere around Hollywood. These various types of apartments and whatnot. At least that one, you know, they cut out that little bit off of the side there, and then they cut out that little bit right there, and then on the edge it's like they sliced off, you know how when you get a block of cheese and you just want it like a little bit, so you cut like a corner off of it, and then it messes up the whole rest of the block because, like, you know, it's not going to be the same. Like each slice isn't going to be the same. So that's kind of what they did on that building. Try to get clever, you know. Then they cut like the little slice of cheese off the sides of it, and then what are you going to do? So what they just did, they inadvertently took space from whoever lives there. Whoever lives in that living room is now living, you know, on a half slice of cheese, you know, where their wall is all crooked and stuff like that because somebody decided to be clever. So, you know, I'm just saying. Check this out. So you got your fence on one side, you know, the property we're just looking at, and all these succulents. So this was obviously a planned out, cared for, amazing little garden right on the sidewalk that is no longer cared for because that's the place that this place belonged to. But look at all those cool plants. It's kind of awesome. It's overgrown now, but so that could give you a time frame, because maybe if they were smaller, you know, that would give you a couple of years ago it's been like this. So, but yeah, cool plants. All right, let's keep going. 1434 Fuller. It looks like someplace it would be like on a beach in Miami or something, you know, rent a place out, have daiquiris on your patio. That sounds fun. So we are coming up to Sunset Boulevard, directly north. Cool. Oh, I see. Okay, see that wedge right there that's coming out from the building? So that is probably what they cut off that other building down there when they cut the cheese slice off, and they stuck it on that building. I don't know why they do that, but I think that's what they did. All right, 1448, little house. I don't see a demolition sign on it, so chances are that one is gonna stick around for another 6 months or something. So cool, keep it. Sunset's coming up. AT&T building, liquor, Thai spa, India's tandoori, beauty supply. Very good. So, okay. So as we come up to Sunset Boulevard, this is 7200 West block of Sunset Boulevard. And as promised, right across the street from us is Rock and Roll Ralph's. Basically down the street they have all the bars and little dive joints to go in and listen to some music. All right, to be clear exactly where we are, we're at Poinsettia. So Poinsettia and Sunset is exactly where the Rock and Roll Ralph's is, and that's 7257 if you want to look that up on Google Maps and whatnot. So yeah, famous place, Rock and Roll Ralph's. Green means go. So we're not going to go in to Ralph's because it is just a grocery store. So, but I'm going to show you where, in relation to Ralph's, where we can find the Guitar Center. So let's go there. So we're walking west on Sunset right now to the Guitar Center. So I'm not gonna, like, you know, sugarcoat anything, because it doesn't do any good to do that. So we're walking up on some tents here on Sunset, and this little area has had them here and then not here and then here and then not here for over the last couple of years. So see, they got the rocks here. So yeah, this used to be a huge encampment, and then they came and they put these rocks where all of the tents were before, and they had some big fires and stuff like that. And you can see right there a little fire. So where are we, Kyle? Well, this is Martel coming up. That right there in that corner, the Hollywood Laundry. I used to do my laundry there before I rented a washer dryer. I figured that, like, renting a washer dryer for, like, you know, 40 bucks, 45 bucks a month is cheaper than the amount of quarters that I was using doing it somewhere else. So, you know, math. Yeah. All right, so we are at Martel right now in Sunset. It's a nice little restaurant. Aroma Bakery. I have not been here, but it looks nice. Aroma Sunset. Sunset and Vista. This is Sam Ash Music. And then this big building right after Sunset and Vista. This is the Guitar Center, as you can probably see from this first sign. Got your drum shop. See Jimmy? Big mural takes up this whole building. All right, let's go see what we can see in this little entranceway. All right, I don't know if you can read that, so I'll read it to you. It says, to those whose music continues to echo through the decades, to those whose foresight and pioneering efforts have made a lasting creative contribution, and to those whose inventive spirit and innovations have forged the raw material from which rock and roll has emerged as a universally accepted art form, this tribute is dedicated. Rock Walk, dedicated November 13th, 1985, in appreciation of the legends of rock and roll music. It's pretty cool. All right, so yeah, look at that. AC/DC, memory of Bon Scott. So this is like, it's just like the Walk of Fame for the actors. Eddie Van Halen, right there. Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page. Come on now. Jimmy Page. Willie Dixon, Bo Diddley, John Lee Hooker, Greg Allman from the Allman Brothers. Brian Wilson. At Lincoln Park. Looks like they got all the guys from Lincoln Park. Excuse my shadow. I'm trying to move that. Los Lobos, the Animals, Motley Crue. I know they have some guitars here too. And Dick Dale, B.B. King. If you can see that. I can't remember if you can see it. Yeah, B.B. King. Zakk Wylde, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Label Society. That's Flea's bass from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Kirk Hammett, Metallica. St. Vincent. We got some busts here. Kurt Cobain, Janis Joplin, Tito Puente, Buddy Rich, James Jamerson, Billy Graham. Cool. Let's see. Oh, look at that. None other than Eddie Van Halen, the Frankenstein guitar. That's awesome. Eddie Van Halen played that. That's so cool. Slash. Geezer Butler, Black Sabbath. Jimmy Page's guitar right there. That's so cool. Nice. Who's down here? Oh. Eric Clapton. Got the Moody Blues. Joe Cocker. Oop, Chris Christopherson. Of course, I'm right in that shot. Be sure to click like on this video, my friends. I just wanted to go on a quick little walk today. Go see some guitars, some handprints and whatnot. Kyle's Film Garage in Hollywood. Do all the things. Please join the channel. Subscribe. We're trying to do a thing here. Let's keep independent film alive. and I'll see you on the next video.